Okay, you asked me how I assess your performance. How would you assess your performance today?
I thought the day was a little bit more of a grind than I expected. Obviously going throughout training, you have days throughout the week that you specifically focus on each drill and each exercise and stuff, but we didn't necessarily hit it every single drill as hard as we could for one single day. Throughout training, it's a lot of work, so you want to be careful in a sense and be as healthy as possible for pro day. So we kind of stayed away from doing all that in one single day. But I feel really good with how I handled the day. Everything didn't go my way exactly, but I thought I responded well, which is another key thing that the scouts are looking at for sure.
How about
38-inch vert? White men can jump today. I proved that for myself anyways, but might be a little tribute to my basketball background. South Dakota dunk contest champ back in 2016, I think. So, but yeah, I was really happy with the explosives for today.
What's it like coming back? You've been gone from home for a little bit, now you're back. What's it like?
It was definitely a good couple months in Texas, I can't lie to you. The weather was phenomenal. Coming back to a blizzard wasn't what I had envisioned for pro day, but it allowed us a couple extra days to just get our minds right and get back on this turf, our home turf, just feel it again, and I think it helped us all today.
When you guys are running routes, I was trying to figure out how does it work. If you look at Mark and tell him, I'm gonna do this now, or how did you guys decide that before? How does it work?
So with the drills and the routes for receivers, it's kind of just what I always thought was the scouts were going to tell you exactly what to run. Maybe even incorporate some cones, get in your depth exactly what they want it and what they want to see from you. But today they gave us our own free reign of what we wanted to do. So we just communicated with Mark, just like the good old days. We knew exactly the signals and what we wanted. And my favorite part of today was getting to compete with the boys again, just getting to cheer each other on in that weight room one last time, on this field one last time. It's probably the last time I'll ever be with my brother Jaden and doing a thing where we're on the same team still. And I look forward to both of our futures, whether that's in football, whether that's just in life. But I know he has a bright future ahead of him, and I'm excited to see where he ends up. And hopefully someday we can get a jersey swap.
0.5 view. No, I feel pretty confident just from all the work that's been put in and seeing guys that tested at the combine or seeing other pro days and know where I was standing in all that process. I was honestly more excited than anything. I wasn't really nervous, but then we got in here and started going through some of the stuff, and I was like, okay, chest starts pumping a little bit. I had to calm myself down, but I feel pretty pleased. I definitely felt like there's some stuff I could have done even better and have done better, but it is what it is. You can't change anything about it, so I'm just blessed to have this opportunity, be out here with my brothers one more time. And that process has been cool, keeping in touch with all the guys throughout this, so I feel like it was a pretty good day for all of us. So
What's it been like coming back?
it's been awesome, man. Just it was weird, like last 2.5 months not being around all your teammates and your coaches, and it's like a breath of fresh air coming back. Just talking to them, talking to your coaches, just pretty much checking up on everybody, see how they're doing and see how their process is going into spring ball, and just being around, familiar faces and feeling comfortable. So, yeah.
You ran low 4.4s and then 37.5 vert.
Yeah.
I say those numbers and you say back to me what? Are you good with those? Would you like better? Are you pleased with those numbers?
I wouldn't say I'm pleased. I definitely felt like I could have done a little better. Nothing too crazy, but I know throughout this process I've tested a little better in some of that stuff. So, and it's it's not to knock what I did. It's still pretty good numbers, and I can't complain about them, man. I'm still happy about it. But that's just that competitor in me wanting to get a little more out of everything I do, or feel like I can get more. So.
When you talk to the scouts, I've talked to them, they refer to you sometimes as like a tween.
Yeah.
What do they tell you about what position they like to see you at?
You know, it's the same thing. You know, they've asked me in a perfect world which one I'd want to play, and honestly, I feel comfortable playing both. You know, I feel like I have the physicality to play backer and, you know, all the skills that are needed there, but then the speed and everything that I need on the back end as far as like playing safety. And, you know, whatever they want me to do, I'll do it because it's another opportunity. And even when that comes to special teams as well, like I'll be a special teams ace, you know, whatever I have to do to get my opportunity and, you know, be where I want to be at. You know, we'll see how it all shakes out. It's kind of out of my control. You know, I can only control what I did today, and, you know, the rest is up to them and that process and who they're going to fall in love with or who they think has potential and everything like that. So.
I really just want to come out here around, show my smoothness, running drills, catching balls. The main thing was come out here and compete and cheer on the guys. I feel like I did a good job today. I'm glad too, kind of come out here and see the guys compete. You know, everyone went their separate ways a couple months ago, and, you know, see all the guys come out here and put their best foot forward. It's good to see.
How did this compare to the NFL Combine?
Combine is a little different. You know, you didn't have much of support and guys around you. It was really just you and all the other guys going out there competing. A lot more coaches at the Combine. I feel like a little more pressure, all the cameras and stuff, it kind of made you think about it a little more. But I hear it was easy. You know, you did on this field so many times with guys you've been working out with for 4 years straight, and, you know, you always got them behind your back. So, you know, hearing them cheer me on while I'm going and just going through the motions and, you know, just going through the drills was definitely made me confident.
This is a unique experience, everything you're going through. How do you think it has changed you at all, even slightly, as a person?
I would just say, like, how I carry myself, my discipline. Like, preparing for these events to, like, the Reese's Bowl, the Combine, and Pro Day. You know, I got to make sure my body's in the right shape. And so just learning what my body can intake and, you know, how to prepare to compete at my best is kind of something I've learned throughout this process. And I think it's going to be something I carry on throughout my career.
Last question for you. What's your diet like right now?
Diet, so I've been eating like chicken, broccoli, rice, salmon, asparagus, rice. For breakfast, I just eat a Cliff Bar and maybe a coffee or Gatorade, depending on it. I'll be eating some chicken, fried rice, ground beef, rice, broccoli, kind of like all generic. I don't know. Yeah.